was born in Rockland, hop and a skip from here. When I made my first sculpture, it was probably around 2005. So I figured if that's the starting end, then I'm a 21st century artist. I can remember reading about Richard Sawyer when I was a teenager and loving it, thinking that was really, really incredible stuff, and I was awed by it. I'm not sure just what it was that moved me. A lot of my friends that I've met, they knew, like, even at 4 years old or something, that they were going to be an artist. And that's certainly not my story at all. I ended up going from like mechanical type work, more to residential, maybe custom estate work, and then doing some repair work for sculptors. And I was very confident with the skills I had after I saw some of the works that I was repairing. I've signed my work with the JBone consistently. I had a tight group of buddies that called me JBone, and there was Mac Bone and Jim Bone, and everybody was a bone. A lot of the metal that I'm using as a raw material they could be considered bones. And some of my clients refer to it as bona fide Maine art. So I've used that entire resource of raw material, these shearings, and they've all turned into spheres. Different sizes, anywhere from 30 inches up to 76 inches in diameter. Well, this is part of my new series, the Sculpture Suit series. Every letter of the alphabet is represented at least one time. The irony is like the matriarch of the series. And that's really what started the whole series off, was that one letter. I wanted to celebrate the material, which was iron, so some kind of way to turn that into a sculpture. So the irony came to mind. Because of the ironies in that piece of steel in my childhood and years later, to turn that raw material into some fine art was, to me, just a little bit ironic. We have the F-bomb, which is a nice little black ball. It looks like an old bomb with some handrail material coming up, lowercase f and a fuse coming out of it. There's deform, which is used with kind of mangled little components, crooked and scrunched up. G-spot, which is pink. We have screw U, which is a U made up of probably 75, maybe 100 lag screws, machine screws. It's a fun series, and it has a track record of sucking you right in. And I'm glad I kind of figured it out, and now I got to try to tame it and work it and respect it and cherish it and not take it for granted.